Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It is Sunday. It is the 31st of December. I am almost human again. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support that you've sent me while I have been struggling with this. The good news is my brain is starting to come back to normal. I am still coughing a lot. If I do a sharp intake of breath, I end up coughing. So my breathing's a bit iffy today. I'm just being gentle with it. But I wanted to come on tonight and say thank you. And oh my goodness. And let's get ready to do it all over again. Because in the last year, we've had the cost of living crisis. And at this time last year, there was the help from the government for the energy costs, which we don't have now. But the energy costs are up where they were. Food prices have gone up so much, and we're having to change the way we're thinking. And I know I've said it a few times, and I've written down some notes today when my brain got back to normal. But little things like what we used to prep, it's not going to be what we need to prep now. This time last year, well, not so much this time last year, maybe about 18 months ago, when I first started prepping, it was get yourself rice, get yourself pasta. That costs a lot of electricity to cook. And with the weather just now, and the amount of people that are having power cuts or floods and things like that, energy and being able to cook something is going to be a bit difficult. So I have been having thoughts about that and stuff. So that's what we're going to look at the beginning of next year. Hopefully we'll start tomorrow, depending on how much sleep I get. But yeah, I think things are changing and we need to change with them. We need to work out how to be able to look after ourselves as best we can with what's happening. And as I say, the most obvious one for me is, the old frugal way of living had more power available, more energy. You could slow cook things. And that frugal way of living is not going to be available to as many of us as it used to be. So we need to rethink this. And that's where my brain's going. As I say, it's only just started working properly again today. So bear with me while I expand and work out exactly what I'm talking about. But I certainly do think that in this upcoming year, certainly for the US and the UK, with elections coming, with supply costs, the ships at the moment having to go round the longer way, which means there's delays on things. We need to start looking at what we can get locally more. And I hate it when my brain doesn't work as fast as it normally does. Because that's a whole other thing, and I need to just go, no, I can't cope with that right now. But that's what we'll be looking at in the first week of the new year, is how to get ourselves set up for the forthcoming months. So I do hope you are all settled and ready for a fabulous Hogmanay New Year's Eve. I am at home, sitting in my chair with my big fleecy blankie. I am napping every couple of hours just now for about half an hour until I start coughing. But it's not as bad as it was yesterday, so hopefully we'll be sorted. But notes are being made, so as I get healthier, you can expect more to come out as my brain actually works out what I want to tell you. Have a fabulous evening, and I'll see you next year.